Hi, good morning. I'm gonna pull from the energy and see what enlightenment we got. I'm just gonna flow what spirit got going on. Um, I feel great today. I'm excited. What am I excited by? It's just that I feel ready, and I'm excited. So that's just enough for me, honestly, to feel good. And I'm gonna start off with the Messenger Oracle. And the first message would be: seek the lesson and seek your answers within. Nourish the soul, nourish all you love. Know you belong, know your fears. I feel like that go with the first message. What was just the first message? Seek your lessons within. A message that came through today is be aware of your emotions. It's really, really important to be aware of the way that you're feeling and how you're responding to things. It's definitely going with a fear base. Knowing your fears, things that make you feel a certain type of way, is important. But it follows up by knowing you belong. That plays hand to hand. That's intriguingly intriguing. And it's going with seek the lesson within. That's being aware of your emotions. You need to know why you're feeling that way. What is the eternal side trying to bring to your attention? So that's all emotions are, is the eternal side. It's intriguing. I have to explain that part too because it's important. When I say the eternal side, because it's nothing but family members. But it also goes as into how well do you know your family structure? A lot of people don't. I'm honestly somebody who do not know their family structure because we didn't grow up all close or we just didn't communicate with each other when we were present to even learn aspects about where we came from, what is traditions and traits that we just naturally have that is our family structure of a way. It's just naturally rooted within us and it's something that we just do. That's important when it comes to your eternal guidance because it's the same way. It's something that naturally reflects and guides you, but you may be unaware of it. And that's your emotions. You have to learn that part. So you might just be learning yourself, to learn your family um, roots and traits. It's important. But fear is something that's important. It's probably an ancestor base. I wish I had my ancestor deck with me. I can't wait to order more cards. But timing for that one. So that's part of ancestors for sure. Embrace the masculine. Focus and then act. Within ourselves, there are two aspects to our nature, the masculine and the feminine. Here in the present, you need to embrace the masculine aspect of your nature and let it guide you and let it guide your steps. Now is the time to be assertive, to act with accuracy, and stand up for both yourself and your truths. Fight for what you believe in. Do not allow others to tell you that you must not. Do not allow others to tell you that you must not or cannot. But remember, you all but remember you allow your masculine self to be dominant. You allow your masculine self to be dominant. That's intriguing. I'm gonna come back to that energy here in a minute after I finish reading this. To dominate, you need to temper your assertiveness. Temper your assertiveness. That's almost a contradictory behavior. Very intriguing. And determination with gentleness and compassion. It's intriguing when it says use your That's intriguing when they say, what is masculine energy? It also tells you to temper your assertiveness. Like you might be too aggressive, which actually I feel like I've been in my masculine energy today. I feel light, so this is probably me more on my feminine energy, but I always thrive off my masculine energy. just because I'm always having to protect and guide myself. So I'm always in that energy where it's just protection mode. Um, One day, eventually, I'll probably be in my feminine energy if it's meant for me to be. But it's like I'm a natural female, so I naturally have that. But it's intriguing when I like what I just said. I'm a female. Like I have a vagina. It's just funny that just because sometimes people they might see how aggressive I am or just how I'm just inked up and might really think I probably have a penis or I can be one of them trannies or something. Like no, I'm fully female, birthively. Just for FYI. But seriously, understanding what is those exact energies though. What is a female energy and what is a masculine energy? That sometimes I really do question that because it's like if I'm naturally a female and I'm the whole structure from the jump, I'm supposed to be all the above. I'm supposed to be assertive and aggressive and giving out the instructions and things like that. Like it gets questionable for me sometimes if that makes sense. But I believe that it's mixed once you produce like a child, if that makes sense. That's why this makes sense. But for me, it's like I naturally come equipped with all that naturally. I'm gonna come back to that topic. It's an important topic, honestly. And I don't want to scramble my mind all up, but it's something that I actually thought about because I recently have found myself even going back and watching some of my other videos. Oh my God, you are aggressive, ma'am. And it's like, it's not on purpose. And it's not like I feel like I should like soften it up. It's just assertive sometimes come off like masculine. And it's like that's feminine energy to me, but it gets feminine supposed to be a little bit more gentler. But for me, it's like that's not authentic. That wasn't the way I was feeling. It's not the way I was feeling. It's just I'm gonna get back to that topic, honestly. Let your emotions flow. Let me tell you guys something that's funny to me. One more. Share your thoughts. There we go again. It came out again. Let your emotions flow and share your thoughts. Show that you care. That's important. That's definitely really important. It's a message. It's a message. Then we're going to go over to worry less prayer. It's just for me entering into dating world. I'm going to go back and talk about it a little bit more. Because somebody brought this to my attention, which I thought it was weird. I never got asked this question before. I don't know if he even asked me the question the right way. But he asked me if I date dykes, or no, he said, do I date studs? And I was just like, what? No, I ain't never like dabbled in that area. But it made me wonder, like, because he said, what made him ask that was like, because he was like, your tattoos look like you probably date studs. But I'm like, don't I look like the stud? Like, studs date studs? I know it's probably possible, but that's why I was like, I wonder if he asked me the question right. Like, don't I look like the stud? Like, why would I date? I'm not saying that I wouldn't, if it's in my cards, it is what it is. But I just thought it was weird, like, huh? And then going back and analyzing on myself and my behavior, of a natural behavior that I have, I naturally operate on masculine energy. And then the guys that I date, I probably come off too aggressive, you know? Like, I'll be wondering sometimes, do I be sending the guys two guys just because I'm so aggressive? If that makes sense. It's like, shit, all this aggression, I might as well just go with a guy. But the guys actually be goddamn delicate, if that makes sense. It's intriguing of the energy, honestly. It's a lesson that I keep running into. And I'm not against same sex, it is what it is. It's just my awareness level of myself and something somebody brought to my attention that I thought was so intriguing. Like, Do I date studs? What? And then the reason what made you ask that is because of my tattoos? Intriguing. No. Not that I wouldn't. If it works out, shit, you look like a guy. You look like a guy. It's not about that. It's the mental for me. Honestly, that mind have to be equipped for eternal. Like, it has to just flow. If it can just flow, it's, it is what it is. That's the important part to me. Like the looks are a bonus, but that mind, if it don't naturally just connect like an antenna, like the station just come clear, then it's just like, oh well, something nice to look at, something that might just motivate me in some type of form of a way. But I need a perfect companion. But that's the intriguing part. I learned during the lesson is my person is gonna be different than me. I think it's something I translated a while ago, but it's something that I really thought about, and it's a lesson that I actually recently came across by somebody I was talking to. He was totally different than me, and I felt like that was a lesson I had to learn. There's something that I had to learn from that. That's the intriguing part. Because the mind was perfect, but the looks was nothing like what I thought it would be. Nothing like what I thought it would be. What made it go left? What made it go left? It just wasn't meant to be. Just wasn't meant to be. It's one of those aspects as to do not judge a book by its cover. There was a reason why you weren't attracted from the jump. I'm just saying. We're gonna move work. I said we're gonna work. We're gonna move over to wordless prayers. I said. It's just I wanted to tap on it because it was something that was brought to my attention. I feel like it goes with this messenger oracle. Arrow prayers. Oh, we in prayer energy. Speaking of messenger oracle, what are you praying about? What are you seeking? This is seeking energy. And bedtime prayer. What are you praying about? Where's your focus at? What are you trying to draw in? The king said to me, What are you requesting? What are you requesting? So that's what, as soon as I seen it, like, oh, geez, this is prayer energy. I receive prayer energy. That's what lets me translate. What are you praying about? And it definitely goes with whatever that messenger oracle was. What was I talking about? So I prayed to God of heaven, and I said to the king, if it pleases the king, and if your servant has found favor in your sight, that you send me to Judah, that I may rebuild it. I read that again. The king said to me, What are you requesting? So I prayed to God of heaven, and I said to king, if it pleases the king, and if your servant has found favor in your sight, that you send me to Judah, that I may rebuild it. Very intriguing. Go over a narrow prayer. This is a particular path and journey. I want to give an example, but I feel like I don't have an example, but it reminds me of something. I'm going to go to the next one, which is bedtime prayer. In peace I will both lie down and sleep for you. Lord alone make me dwell in safely and confident trust. In peace I will both lie down and sleep for you. Lord alone make me dwell in safety and confident trust. I'm still thinking about this. It's somewhere you gotta go. It's intriguing. Definitely is. It's funny because I just thought about the Bible today. This might even be my message for my actual self. Something I thought about today. because I'm on the east side of town. I normally don't be on the east side of the town. And the day I was like, I wonder what the Bible says about like the east side. Like, they have like the aspects of the west side, the east side, like the west and east aspect. What did the Bible say about the east side? I feel like this is the same aspect of energy. This is what it reminds me of. Because it's something, a specific area where you have to go in. And it may be unfamiliar, but you're being told to go there. That's really, really important. Very intriguing energy. That's something I speak on too. It's something that was brought to my attention. I heard of it a while ago. I normally speak of Jesus, honestly. I follow Jesus' guidance. But lately, I've been hearing clear as day within myself, Yeshua, like, it's intriguing. I have to chuckle just because it reminds me of my own behavior that I recently just had with somebody as to how I wanted them to address me. And that was, wanted to call me, how people, they have friendly, like, little metaphors. They like to call you, like, baby or sweetie and things like that. Like, oh, no, just call me Brittany, yo. Just call me Brittany. I feel like this is the same energy. Like, no, my name is Yeshua. It just keep coming to me, like, call me that. And I'm just like, okay. And it's funny because I actually ran into somebody yesterday who was teaching on that aspect. I thought that was so intriguing because before I ran into that, I was thanking spirit. Like, thank you. And this was guiding me. I think if I'm pregnant, it's my child who believes in this and it's telling me that. It's definitely guidance, and that's the guidance they follow. And they go by Yeshua. It's intriguing. And Yeshua seems to be a original form. Where did the Jesus aspect come from? What even got me saying it? Great question. It's just a guidance that I follow. Um, I can't even go back and analyze on like growing up form of hearing it. Yes, I grew up Christian, but I don't even think my mama called on Jesus as much as I call on Jesus. Like, I be having full blown conversations. But then again, I have been told I'm a first of my bloodline to have the gift that I have, so it's not surprising why they just look at me like you the crazy one. But you the crazy one. It's weird that you could be considered crazy for being the most accurate, one. It's like, what the world? Intriguing. It's like they emphasize on you to be like wise and to know things, but then it's such thing as you're too smart. Like, what the food are these? Why do you enforce education if there's a such thing as being too smart where it becomes a problem? Like, you gotta make it add up and make sense, Like, because they really look at people once you get like too smart, like it's a problem. It's not like it's something that's praised. It's a problem. They be wanting to off people for being so smart. Like, oh my Jesus, you just too aware. I thought that was the goal from the jump. What was you sending me off to school for? What was my parents getting in trouble for if they didn't send me to this place to get so much awareness? Weeding off worries. God only knows. Oh, that's a song I like. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. That's what you're praying about. That's intriguing. How very intriguing. Is there anything else in here that's important? Like I'm going to say, look up Psalms 88.1. Wandering off worries. Oh Lord God, my Savior, I cry out to you during the day and at night. Let my prayers come into your presence. Turn your ears to hear my cries. It's going right back to what I said. It goes right back to even the messenger oracle. How intriguing. Very intriguing energy. I want to see what catches my attention in the New York Tarot really quick. What's standing up? It's just whatever you're praying about is intense. Eight of Pentacles. I go with that 8-8. That Psalms. Wondering off worries. You doubtful. You might be in the dark. Or it's just taking a long time. Lately, my translations to energy. You getting anxious, worried. It's taking a long time. And I have to use the same example that I just used. As until you driving on a road it tells you just to go straight. Going straight for a long time, sometimes have you start questioning, like, am I going the right way? Even though it should be simple, just go straight. Going straight too long can cause you to have anxiety and worry. That doesn't feel like what you could be in. Like your path is clear as day. It's just a nice sunny day for you, but somehow you feeling like it's cloudy, it's foggy. Are you sure? You getting the praying and stuff, and it's like, what are you worried for? You're on track. It's foggy. No, it's not foggy. Why do you think it's foggy? Eight of Swords, that's two eights. Eight of Pentacles, that's the eight. I go with that Psalms again. There's an 8-8.1. Wearing off worries. You think it's foggy, and it's not foggy. Why do you think it's foggy? That's funny. On here is catching my attention. It's like a little light post thingy right here. This beams of light on there seem to be important. I feel like even my energy. That's funny. It was dark, and I was wondering why the street lights weren't on. Like, why is it so dark? Ma'am, don't you do light in the dark? You a whole light post. What you word for? I don't know. It just was unusually dark. It was unusually dark. It's intriguing how some people can create their own anxiety. That's intriguing. Then you got Ten of Swords. That's you're creating your own. I don't know what word to put there. Anxiety. That's it. You got the Ten of Swords. You're balanced. It's a sunny day for you. Why are you saying it's foggy? Why are you having anxiety? Unless it might be about timing for that. Everything's good though. And the Ten of Cups is right here. You're balanced. Or you might need to be around a balance. It might be an important time for you to go and be around. Or make a phone call. If you're driving, you can't make no turns at the moment, but you are able to cut the radio on to get a balance. Messages coming through. Or you can actually call somebody that has your best interests, or maybe a new friend or something like that. Do that. It will balance you out. And then you will actually probably see, oh, it's not foggy, Closed in space. It's like the enemy playing with your mind. It's intriguing. Very intriguing. Yeah, it's important to reach out at the moment if you can. If you can't, then hopefully you can roll that window down or maybe just park. Walk. For a minute, not too far where you get away from your car, but if this is what I'm actually feeling and thinking, being trapped within the area, like you can actually get out of that car and move around. I'm just using the car as an example, or it might really be you. Get out of it for a minute, move around. The enemy is playing with your mind at the moment. For sure. That's a dog barking. For sure. It's a guaranteed fact. And judgment. We got judgment. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The Temperance, you're gonna get balanced. No worry. That's why it's just sunny. It's sunny. It's good. Good to go. You're good to go. I don't want to say good RX. It's a commercial aspect I'll be hearing sometime. But seriously, it's all good in the neighborhood. You just may not know it because you're isolated or you feel isolated. As simple as that. And it's mainly because something's taken a long time. Don't know way to explain it. I feel like I could be overthinking. But it's good. It's really, really good. We're going to see what zodiac is influencing this energy. And it is lovely Capricorn. Frequencies. I should have knew that. It's frequencies. That's why I said it's definitely it's like it could be a demon. Ay, ay, ay. Different energies. There's different energies in different places. There's such thing as enemies. That's on the eternal side. I say enemies. Demons. It's important to be cautious of where you're at. Not on the paranoid behavior, but that's why it came through. Be aware of your emotions. That's what that is. That's exactly why that came through. That makes a lot of sense. Be aware of your emotions. There's frequencies. And if you are in a car, oh, you're hitting different frequencies quickly. Quickly. That's why, honestly, I do miss it. And that's Leo just popped out. And it popped out on the side, which is extra funny and beautiful. It reminded me of a crossway. But when I had a vehicle, and I still do it sometimes on my bike, but when I actually had a car, I loved recording while I drove. It's mainly because of that. I hit so many different frequencies quickly. It's amazing. It's like translating like what I'm doing right now, but I'm in motion of doing it. It's amazing. And a lot of people are the same way. Which I'm not advertising people to be on the phone, things like that. I had a little safety thing where my phone was like posted up, where I can actually see the road and my phone at the same time. But it's something that I personally did enjoy. And that's one of the reasons why. It's the frequencies. Then the Leo came out, which got the ruling planet, the sun. It's obvious. In which it's a sunny day for you. It's a sunny day. And the ruling planet for Capricorn is a turn. Yeah, you're going to make a turn. You're going to be balanced. It's not a bad aspect. Even though your road is straight, you're going to make a turn as to pull over for a minute. Breathe. Get out the car. Or if you're in the house, get out the house for a minute. You ain't been on the phone. Get on the phone and make a phone call. Read a book. Allow your mind to receive. But it feels like an actual person. So even though a book might not be the answer today for you, metaphorically. This is an actual person. That's why I say even the radio, it's just a person. It's a frequency that's coming through that you need, that's going to balance you out, to have you in an aha moment. It's a message you need to unfog your mind. And it's going to be obvious. This Leo came out to confirm that one. It's going to come right into you. That's what I mean. That's the funny part about the crossway. This is you, and the sun going to beam right on you. It's going to come right to you. That's the beautiful part. And I'm going to shuffle these one more time. Then I'm going to see who all paired up. And guess who else came out? Aries and Libra. A bit of balance. That's two fires. Yeah, whoever you reach out to or whatever it is going to balance you out. That is great confirmation in every form of a way. I want to see what the universe got for us. With that being said, then I'm going to move over to Gaia. And I didn't see where the mind was at, but I guess I can finish it off with that just because this is a bit of cherry on top. Nice confirmation. Or this might be an insight. Because sometimes I translate and I pull from the Eightfold Path first to see where the mind is at and where it be headed to. And I have one perspective on what that means, but later on it plays out to, I see. It makes so much sense. So it could be one of those aspects too. But that's still like the cherry on top. But the law of vibration goes with Leo and the balance. And it goes with that judgment. If you're feeling overwhelmed, what are you doing? How are you going to find that balance? It's important. The law of vibration should guide you. It's your mind. If you feel the need to call somebody, cut that radio on, do it. Do it. Do it. You will feel so much better. And then the law of divine oneness flopped right over on Capricorn and Aries. That is so funny. Yeah, the law of vibration is going to be a law of divine oneness. You're going to feel whole. And guess who at the top of this looking all less happy? Lady Liberty. That's the funny part. It's Lady Liberty, then it's Capricorn, Aries, and then the law of divine oneness. Guy, what you got for me, darling? And the law of relativity is upside down. I wonder what that's about. The tarot as a mirror. Very intriguing. That seems to be important. Then the maiden carries out a gun. The maiden, confidence, self-expression, creativity, be true to yourself, unfamiliar path. Yeah, pay attention to your emotions. Some new emotions are coming through. It's important. Ask questions. Maiden explores herself, increasing independence and empowerment. Who was this? The father. Hi, Daddy. Play too much. Hi, Daddy. Oh, Jesus. The father. Leadership. The center of power within family unit. A source of strength, not fear. He is stillness within the storm. Integrity, honesty, order, and discipline. How did your father interact with your mother? Was your father a source of strength or a source of fear? As it plays a defining role in shaping you. If he cannot respect, he cannot love. If he encourages them to speak and to be heard, they will express their feelings with confidence. The father who encourages his children to think for themselves and to formulate their own opinions is as wise as he is good. All right, Jesus. Am I doing it again? Should I be saying Ashwa? Okay, Ashwa. Okay. Jesus. I'm working on it. I'd have to choke because this is reminding me of myself. It's intriguing with somebody else or even yourself how to discipline yourself. This is making me feel like myself is pulling myself on myself, if that makes sense. But it come off like somebody else is trying to pull a me on me, if that makes sense. Because I just had this barrier. So call me Brittany. Like, is it that hard to call me by my name? Imagine somebody else that same way. Like, no, this is my name. I told you what. Call me by my name. Intriguing. And union, integration, alignment, unity and wholeness, a path that marries science and spirituality. All is connected. You are a temple, worship within, seen and unseen, path to wholeness, and learning a lesson of being seen and unseen. That explains isolation, for sure. It's a lesson that I learned through a person, honestly, getting ghosted and then realizing you're still connected to that person. Just what they call it is just a lesson. Ghosting. What do you think the eternal side is, metaphorically? time they say the eternal side is a ghost. But they're really not a ghost. They're really present. You really can't even actually see them metaphorically. A ghost, you can see them. That's because the physical form is still here, but you're still connected to them. That's ghosting, but it's part of a lesson that you have to learn to even complete this life purpose for graduation time when you actually be fully on the eternal side, which is clear. You're clear. You're the air now. The air is clear. There's ways that we can form things out of like even smoke signals to like let you know, but literally, the eternal side is clear. Both could coexist in harmony. Yes, a lesson you learn in seen and unseen. Because we really do coexist together. It's intriguing. It's something that I thought about probably yesterday or the day before. I think I was thinking about when I was doing my hair actually. As into that saying, home of the brave and home of the free. What does that mean? I normally would say that's the eternal side. But being back out and seeing how things operate, I really think it's like homeless people. Like you think of those words, they are brave. That's a brave situation. That's a brave situation. And they free. Free. You have to really worry about. Like that's an aspect that really made me think like Jesus Christ. Have I been tricked on what that metaphor means? Even though I still do give credit to the eternal side because the eternal side operates us all, but I don't know if this is a true statement to say, but from my level of awareness, it seems like the majority of the people are homeless in Columbus, Ohio. It's intriguing. It's intriguing to me, honestly. Like you never know somebody's situation when you see them out and about. Like they are out here, out here. I think I said that a little bit ago. It was a different metaphor, but sometimes you can't judge a book by its cover, yo. You never know what somebody's going through. But self came out. How intriguing. I am a path of loving expansion, unlimited potential, creative types. Is that it for that one? And then abundance. Consciousness, energy, have faith and conviction. Complete trust is required. Determine your goals and reasons and set intentions. Relax and enjoy yourself. Appreciate and be grateful. Perpetual state of elevation. The present, embrace an abundance consciousness. No, that's not what that says. The present, embrace an abundance consciousness. It's part of a lesson that you learn, and it's going with that unseen and seen energy. This is intriguing. There's a lot of different energies coming through with this. It's all about timing and what part of maze you on. Because for me, I can tell I'm in the sunny energy. I know it's a sunny day. I feel good. Why do I feel good? Because I feel good. That's why. I even got my little yes drink out. Let me see if I got this out. I've been drinking the actual green tea of this brand because I've been sick. So I've been drinking that, but I'm going to pull this one out today. And I feel like it complements the way I feel it very well today. But if you not recognizing the balance or you feeling like it's foggy, you ain't reached this part of the maze. You'll get enlightened later on. But the moment it's dark and you're probably in isolation and receiving a lot, but you feel stuck. But you're not stuck. This is like you're purposely making yourself a prisoner. You have to move around. It's okay to take a break. And that break is going to be your, just by cutting the radio on or making that phone call. It's so important. It's important. We're going to see where the mind is at, though. Where's the mind at? On this path, which I feel like I already gave the answer. We're going to switch the question up. We're going to see where the mind is headed to and where would it be at for the present day. That's how we're going to do this. If the mind is good right now, the mind is focused. And if it's not focused, then I don't know what to tell you at the moment. I don't know what to tell you at the moment. Oh yeah, I did. Cut the radio on. Make a phone call. Stop. Get out the car. Or get out the house for a minute. Move around people that you're around. It's as simple as that. The mind is focused. The mind is focused. So we're going to see where the mind is headed to. You know, when you cut that radio on, what did the radio say? What did the radio say? That's the important part. This is going to be confirmation. This is confirmation for sure. Or what did the person tell you? That's the energy. For sure. This is confirmation. And it flipped over. Haha, that's funny. Look, it flipped over. I had to... You won't know what it says until you cut that radio on or make that phone call. It's foggy. It's foggy. That's confirmation to the fullest. Right thought. You're thinking the right way. You should have made that phone call. You should have made that stop. Right thought. Your mind is headed to the right thought. That's lovely. And where would it be the following day? What can we look forward to rising to? Liberty. Liberty caught my attention. Again, right effort. You're going to rise with right effort. That's intriguing. Like, what is your routine when you get up? How do you start your day? Hopefully you don't start your day on no foolery, but however this goes, it will be the right effort. From the time that you get up, whatever, when your feet hit the ground or when you just wake up, I don't know how your routine go. It's going to be the right effort. At the moment, it's on right thought. You're thinking the right way. I want to say it's compliments of Libra for sure. But Capricorn is playing this all day. And Aries and Leo is influencing it. When I say that, it's their ruling planets. The planets are really operating this energy. I don't really want to say it's the zodiacs. It's the ruling planet that's influencing these energies. Like Libra, the ruling planet is Venus. It's love. Who are you? I said, who are you? I'm love. Look at my green. I play too much sometimes. And then Aries got the ruling planet Mars. It's a here and after energy. But I feel like breaking words down, Jesus. It's intriguing because I'm thinking of the Venus. I always break words down sometimes, but it's making me go back into the Ashwa aspect because it's something that I noticed yesterday when I was learning about it, the way he was translating it, because people were saying, I don't speak no other language other than English. And, you know, I guess if you operate in English form, you just not to say Jesus. I honestly don't know, but just the way it was brought to me. And I was like, intriguing. But anywho, the actual word Ashwa, I thought it was so funny for me to be able to remember it. When I broke it down, it was us, ha, like you're laughing, ha ha, like ha ha, us, It was just funny to me. I don't know if it'd be funny to you guys, but I just thought it was funny, like us, ha, like somebody's like having an aha moment. That's what it feels like. You realizing like that person that you believe in is us, ha, like it's funny. Which I thought it is funny to me, but it helped me to be able to remember it. And the law of divine oneness came out. And that's what symbolizes Ashwa, from my awareness of learning it. And what Spirit keep telling me, over and over in my head, is that I keep hearing that name. And that's a new concept for me, honestly. That's a new concept. Even though it seemed one of the same, like that's the same person, but the actual name, that's a new concept for me. Um, so I'm excited by that level of awareness for myself. It's probably even why I feel better, You addressing me the right way, ma'am. You're addressing me the right way, ma'am. Hey, you know better, you do better, So that's the energy, you guys. Have a great day.